Ladies and gentlemen, in a word, share.
You think that's bad? Wait till you see this.
Where am I? Who are these two fairies? Wagon wheel with Toozy. Oh, it's a podcast? You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Hello, lovelies. Welcome back to Chermoir. Share the memoir, the podcast, part 1. Yeah!
Yay, woo! Now you need the balloons.
Oh, I can do the balloons. Just if you're watching on YouTube, there's balloons. Woo! There's balloons. There's balloons. I have to keep talking because otherwise it'll cut away from me.
Oh, rude.
I know.
Yes. It probably, it'll just be, here's the balloons and it's me dancing.
This podcast is available on YouTube if you're looking for us.
Yes.
If you search Glitter Plus, you won't find it because there's too many, stomach minimization products called Glitter Plus.
Oh, okay. Sure.
But if you type in Chermoir, you should be able to find us.
Yes.
But yeah, or Christine Lardy in Space, or Syrupy Tubcast.
That's coming up for sure.
But for some reason, Glitter Plus has been cornered in the SEOs by some, kind of, if you want to wrap your stomach in something to squeeze it into a dress. I don't know why. That's all I ever get when I search for Glitter Plus. Yeah. Like, where's my podcast? I need to share it on a platform. But yeah, this week we are continuing to read Cher's memoir, which, we can't move on with chapter 15 without finding out what happened.
Yes, remind us.
In chapter 14. And that's where we turn back time.
If I could turn back time.
So Sonny confesses that they're poor. Then they go to London to hang out with Tom Jones and Stevie Wonder. Then nobody buys the new album or goes to see the new movie, so they do a low-key dinner club tour, which makes Cher depressed and anxious. But she also invents stand-up comedy.
She does.
Cher has an emotion, and Sonny shuts her down.
Yeah.
And they went to the cemetery.
Not the cemetery.
Other things happened, but it's a recap. It's not like the whole cap.
No, it's just a recap.
It's not a whole cap or a death cap or a mushroom.
Oh God, don't say death cap. Death cap for cutie. If you want. Sorry, don't know why. That should be our podcast.
Death cap for cutie.
Or beef Ellington, as Sylvia Fine says.
Beef Ellington.
She's trying to be class. All right, should we find out if Cher has any regrets?
Look, she's always been Cher. Let's get into it.
I'm Cher, and I've always been Cher since I was this big.
Do you regret anything?
Oh, almost everything.
All right, chapter 15. Ladies and gentlemen, Sonny and Cher.
That is a song, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, that's the song
I'd
from
say
the...
it is.
Yeah.
More people start coming along to the shows.
Yes.
Not for the songs, but for the comedy, the stand-up comedy they just invented.
That Cher invented.
It's mostly body shaming, but whatever pays the bills, babe. Cher lists every joke they ever told, and Cher explains stand-up. Chaz turns 1, and Sonny delights us with some fairy tales with an Italian twist, which is mostly just fairy tales you already know, but with some buppet-a-boupe and garlic bread thrown in for good measure. And wait for it, Pastor Stephanie. She's already done. She's already done.
She's out.
Bit of garlic bread and some body shaming,
out.
And she's out.
That is.
She was really not feeling this chapter.
We shouldn't be surprised. We just did hear how she, in the last chapter, how she hated doing gigs because it was work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Georgia somehow manages to get married again for 3 whole years to a man named Hamilton Holt, or Harry, as we know him, whose name she takes, so she becomes Georgia Holt.
Oh.
Life is now mostly travelling and birthdays in shitty hotels. Bill Cosby shows up.
Yep.
And the less we hear about that, the better.
Yep.
Cher feels permanently tired.
Yeah.
But they're...
thyroid problem.
Don't know. But their shows are selling and things are looking up. One night, a man named Fred comes along to the show and suggests that Sonny and Cher fill in for Merv Griffin on his show.
Yes.
It's time. Come on.
They've been on Merv Griffin. They might as well go and fill in on there.
It goes well, and it turns out that Fred is looking to make another more contemporary show, which he thinks that they would be perfect for. Just don't tell him about the talking to dead people, Cher. That should have been a segment.
All of ours should be segments. That's what I'm calling them from now on.
Yeah,
you've created it. Our segments.
The Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour is conceived and 6 episodes are ordered. Much like I ordered 6 episodes of Chermoir last week. If I bury it in a Posh Synopsis, you can't say no.
I can't. I'm stuck with it now, aren't I?
To help with all the legal mumbo-jumbo, Sonny hires Erwin Spiegel, who he'd seen in court once before representing an obviously guilty man.
Yeah.
And guess what? Erwin got him off.
Yeah.
In several ways, I believe.
Yeah.
It's like he got him off and he won the suit. But I'm sure that was one of the jokes that they told at the stand-up.
That's my one joke.
Yeah.
I did a thing today where we were getting too many emails. I mean, I can't deal with all these emails. My inbox is already stuffed. Plus, I've got too many emails.
Yeah. Unsurprisingly, the only thing Cher gives a shit about, as far as the contract goes, is the clothing.
Yeah, where's my dress?
She wants Bob Mackie to design her costumes.
I want Bob. Bring
Bob. Everyone there thinks she's lost it.
Yeah.
The designer, Rhett Turner, has already been assigned.
Yeah, Rhett's already doing
Cher
it.
Cher calls Bob anyway and says,
Bob, they wouldn't let me have you. Can you just come?
Yeah, just come and do it anyway.
Yeah.
And he does agree to collaborate with Rhett because they're old friends. Yeah, a few full-in
costume designers who know each other. What a surprise!
Yeah. Sonny is nervous, but Cher is ready.
I'm ready because it's not a nightclub where I have to do my job.
Yeah. She talks a bit more about clothes and discusses having to steal some of Carol Burnett's wardrobe.
Oh my God.
Cher describes every second of the entire show.
Oh.
But basically, it goes well.
She really does.
She really just tells us what happens when she watches the episode.
Yeah.
They sing
She's
a
like,
cover.
I've got this on video. I can watch this back and remember
describe it. She does her own Posh Synopsis, basically. They sing a cover of the Britney Spears classic, The Beat Goes On.
Oh my God. Sonny wrote that song.
For Britney Spears, yeah.
Okay.
Cher dresses as a bunch of women she probably shouldn't have, and the audience loves it. She lists the women she dressed as, and I'm like, none of them are appropriate.
No.
Sonny takes a minute to warm up, and Cher tells him just to read the damn lines. And he apparently does take her advice when it comes to work things.
Yeah.
But they do eventually, they find their groove, and it starts to work.
Mm-hmm.
She then explains how TV works and lists a bunch of segments.
Segments?
I had written segments, but now it's segments. Cher's only real challenges revolve around her hair and makeup.
Yep.
She laments not finding a good makeup artist until Mask. Okay, that's a while off.
The one that make Eric Stoltz have all
Oh, he's good. Yeah. Well, because she asked for the Kim Cattrall and the charmed thing in the clause in the thing.
Clause in the
no one
contract,
else looks as good as they do. The show does well, and so more episodes are ordered, and more writers are hired, including Steve Martin and Terry Garr.
Yeah.
So these are people that we know.
Yeah.
Cher would rehearse and always wanted Sonny to watch her and give feedback. Even after they divorce, she keeps this up as she trusts his notes.
Mm-hmm.
She lists a bunch of their guests, including Farrah Fawcett, who years later, in her last days, asks if she can stay at Cher's beach house because she loves
beach
I
house.
want to stay there, please. I'm dying.
Well, like in Beaches, I'll be Barbara Hershey.
Yes.
You can be Bet.
Yeah, even though the hair's the wrong way around, but we'll figure it out. But hubby Ryan O'Neill wouldn't allow it for some reason. He basically did we've got the beach at home. You want the beach? We've got the beach at home. And it's just a puddle.
It's like when you go, I want McDonald's, and you go, I can make McDonald's.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mum, that is not McDonald's. That is some frozen hamburgers from the supermarket.
Yeah. Someone did make a joke. It might have been my friend about how the world, with all of the fighting and things going on at the moment, the world needs a mum to come in and go, what are you doing? Stop being silly. And that I think the line was, oh, you want war? We've got war at home. Like, just deal with our own bloody wars.
We've got war at home. You don't need that war.
You don't need that war. Gosh. So, already busy, Sonny decides that they should also record new music and keep touring.
Oh, my God.
A producer named Snuffy, presumably related to Walter Snuffleupagus, works with Cher on her 7th solo album, which she records in a week.
A week.
Originally self-titled, the album was retitled Gypsies, Tramps and Thieves.
It was. And it was originally self-titled with the accent on the E in Cher, which is how she spelled it for a while.
Yeah, she saw Beyonce do it and said, I'll do that too.
I'll do that. I'll have one of those, thanks.
She looked into the future because she's psychic and she saw Beyonce with a little...
No, she was when she was at the Chermoir.
Yes.
She can see through time at the Chermoir.
That's true.
Because some of those people aren't dead yet. That's how we're going to get in.
Yeah. It's True Calling, starring Eliza Dushku, basically. But Cher...
Thinking more medium.
No, I can't
Cher with the fringe.
I think Cher would be okay with the fringe.
She'd be fine with fringe.
Does she have one in the book cover? A little one? Yeah.
Yeah, a little one.
She's okay. So it was retitled Gypsies, Tramps and Thieves after the hit single and her first top 10 solo track, which even earned a Grammy nomination.
It did.
She tells us that it's not one of her favourites, and I passed out for 3 days.
I know. I was devastated. I would have burned the book if I was not reading an ebook.
I know.
Would have burned 1,500 other books, but you know.
Yeah. Apparently, she doesn't like story songs and is frustrated that her songs are picked for her by a bunch of men, but she can't argue with a hit. And I thought, don't hate story songs, Cher. That's kind of your thing.
Yeah.
Sonny packs their schedule so hard that Cher fears something will take a hit. Most likely, their personal life. And that actually is the end of that chapter. Not that much happened. She lists a lot of stuff. So
there's a lot of lists.
By the time I get rid of that,
lists.
This is about all that happens.
It's a lot of lists. Yeah. Well, I guess we should find out what our professional opinions are.
I know, we're only 12 minutes in. This is wild.
It'll be fine. We'll pad it out with more of the bullshit that we normally pad out every episode without meaning to. Yeah.
It's my professional opinion.
All right. So this chapter is hectic.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I personally could read 10 chapters about the Sonny and Cher show.
Okay.
Because I loved it as a child. Yeah. Like, it was my favorite thing. I don't know why I loved it. Okay. I mean, I do. It had Cher in it. But I don't remember anything specifically about it. I remember Cher was funny. She was mean to that little man that I think was her husband. She had cheekbones to die for. Yes. And she could sing. Yeah. Imagine how the impact that had on a 5-year-old gay boy.
Can't imagine at all.
Tiny little gay boy going... Like, to the point where one day when I was like, you know when you're in class and you're being asked what you want to be when you grow up, and it's like, I want to be a fireman, I want to be a dinosaur, I wanted to be Cher. Yeah. And it was like, what?
And look at you now.
I know. I practically am. Yeah. Look at these cheekbones.
Yeah.
I've eaten enough chicken that they stick out further than the rest of my face. But yeah, so I could have read 10 chapters on this, and I loved every moment, every last little description of what was happening. And I was like, I want more. I want a chapter on each episode. I want more of this.
Because that's why
I need
the thing
more.
was so short, because she basically just said what happened in the show.
Yeah.
As
and
in
then,
every segment. We interviewed this person and this person.
Yes, I
and
love
then
all
we went to
that.
an ad break.
I wanted to know that on Mondays they had script meetings. On
Yes.
Tuesdays they would do the run through. Thursday, Wednesday was when they did the dance. I needed all that.
Yeah, see, I cut
wanted
that down to Cher's Blaines TV.
Yeah, it was. I need, and this is why I'm wondering if all the other stuff we're getting, hardcore Cher fans, hard shares,
Yes. Who were already on board
Yes.
prior. Yep.
are like, oh yeah, this all needs to be in here.
shit,
This is
yeah.
all amazing. I'm finally getting an insight into this thing that I've thought happened,
Yeah.
but I didn't know if it happened. So for me, it's like, oh, this is amazing. I love it. I'm
Okay.
into this. Also, I could have done with a whole chapter on just Gypsies, Tramps and Thieves.
Yeah.
Like, one paragraph is not enough for me.
No.
The fact that it all gets bundled up together and the overwhelming sensation from her is exhaustion
Yes.
I don't know how it can be too much and yet not enough.
Yeah.
And somehow it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
How did you feel about this business before I find out who loves Cher? Because that is a long fucking list.
Yes. I feel like we've almost swapped positions here.
Yeah.
We're switches now, it turns out.
Yeah.
I said it was good to hear about the show. Like, it's,
Yes.
it's something that I've been aware of. I never saw it. Thankfully, I've now seen the first episode, thanks to Cher telling me everything that happened in it. But I did find the chapter kind of a bit boring and repetitive.
Yeah.
The only anecdote I did enjoy was Sonny sitting in on Cher's rehearsals, because that did make me feel a love that I hadn't felt thus far in their relationship.
Yeah.
That despite all of the many issues, there is a love and an intimacy somewhere there.
And that insistence on having him in the eye line of the camera when she was singing a solo, like that was like, oh wow.
Yeah.
Because that, again, they were my favourite moments.
Yeah.
Cher alone singing a song.
And I like that detail is something you wouldn't get from watching the show.
No.
I feel like pretty much everything else was stuff you could get just from watching it on YouTube.
Yeah, I know.
So for me, this did drop to maybe my lowest score thus far, which is a 6.
I am also a 6.
Oh, okay.
Because like I said, I could have read 10 chapters about it.
Yeah.
But this was not this was like one chapter about the creation of this iconic TV show.
Yeah.
It's like, when Sonny comes in with the bits of paper and says, I've got a song, and it turns out to be, their biggest hit ever. Yeah. It's like, oh, okay, this feels like a moment. This is like a song origin moment. And this is the origin of this TV show. And it's just kind of like, oh, yeah, we were doing stand-up and then we did a TV show.
Yeah, I didn't really care.
And that's
and I didn't even like I Got You Babe
here's
or
how we
Gypsies,
did
Tramps
the
and
TV
Thieves.
show. Yeah, and that really hurt me. So, yeah, I was like, ugh. So who loves Cher?
Yes, I'm settling in. I'm sitting back.
Have you got the tarp down? Because it's going to be raining names. Bill Cosby.
Raining names. Okay.
We don't want that name to rain into anyone's cup. Bill Cosby.
Closing my drawers.
Call back to Princess Margaret for some reason. John Lennon and Paul McCartney, not even there, but they were in that building once. Steve Martin, Terry Garr, Truman Capote, Muhammad Ali, Elton John, Tina Turner, Twiggy.
Oh, yeah, share a birthday with Twiggy.
We've already had a Twiggy. We've got another Twiggy. Red Fox, Chris Christopherson, Hugh Hefner, Bob Hope, Gene Stapleton, the Jackson 5.
All of them.
And Billie Jean King, Glenn Campbell, Phyllis Diller, Farrah Fawcett, Carol Burnett again. And it wouldn't be a chapter ending in teen without a mention of Tony Curtis.
It's true.
He's been in 13, 14 and 15, and let's hope we never hear the end of Tony Curtis. She even gives us a list of people she didn't interview on a different talk show. I'm not going to list them, but somehow Henry VIII gets a mention.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, she was his babysitter. Little
That's
hen.
the list. That is the Who Loves Cher.
Oh my God, so many people love Cher.
I love that in a show, in a chapter where she goes through a list of everyone who was ever on the Sonny and Cher show, she lists all the people that were also on a show that she was on that weren't on the episode she was on.
I know. She loves a list.
She loves a list.
Yeah.
A list of jewelry.
If nothing else, we've learned Cher loves lists.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't believe we were both 6 out of 10 on that chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was, as I said, too much and not enough.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, the shade. It's time to turn back to home, where we find out how we would have done things differently. And I turn back to home.
All right. My turn back to home is less listing of the guests and the costumes, and more short, funny, or moving anecdotes from behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Like, I love... Sorry, go on.
I was going to say, I mean, I did appreciate hearing all of the 14 jokes that they told,
Yeah.
over the series of the series.
Yeah.
Like, because they just kept doing the same jokes over and over again. That was their thing. But it was nice to hear them
Yeah, sure.
in print form.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it was things like, she listed all those names. The
Yes.
tarp was down, but she only told us Farrah Fawcett stuff. Like, tell
Yeah.
us other things. What was...
And that was Farrah Fawcett in the future when she's dead.
Yes.
Obviously
Cemetery.
from the Chermoir.
Yes.
Which you could see
But
into
heaps
the
of other
future.
people are probably dead from that list.
Oh, so many of those people are dead.
Yeah.
Many of them.
So
Some just recently.
Yeah. I was like, I feel like there surely had to be more stories going on
Yeah.
than this.
Yeah.
And maybe she'll tack him on at the end. I don't know.
There'll be, oh no, maybe we'll get a third volume, which is just, appendices.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the actual book.
Yeah. Because she rushes through things in the writing like she rushed through things at the time, I'm like, maybe if she slowed down in the writing to reflect a bit more on what happened then, because she was in such a rush then. But if she wasn't in a rush to look back, then maybe she would feel something.
Yeah.
And we would feel something rather than being jaded by her incessant list of names, clothes, and jewelry.
Yeah.
Like, stop
All I
rushing.
can think of now is, are you aware of the Jinx Monsoon joke about the doing a line of coke off of a large penis?
No.
And she's like, I was doing a line of coke off. There's a few jokes that she does about doing a line. One was as Judy Garland, where she's doing a line of coke off of someone's large penis and had time to stop halfway, and she needed to take a breath. I think that was the first joke. And the second one was halfway through, she had time to stop and reflect and realize, I've become my mother. And that's all I thought of when you said the word reflect. If she had time to reflect, if she stopped halfway through the penis coke and just had a little reflective moment and realized, I've become my mother.
Hilarious.
It was very good.
So what are you calling this chapter? What's your rename?
I don't think there is any other name than the one I gave it, which is Cher talks about gowns. Really all she does.
Well, I felt so cheated by this chapter.
Oh.
And her refuting the love of story songs. And I have been giving these chapters song titles. So this chapter is Gypsies, Tramps and Thieves, bitch.
Oh, bitch. That's the Nicki Minaj remix.
Like it has... Why isn't this chapter called Gypsies, Tramps and Thieves?
Because she doesn't like it.
How very
She's
dare.
not fond. Not fond.
Do not like. All right, let's grow some tits out of our shoulders.
Ew.
If I want to put my tits on my back, it's nobody's business but my own.
There you go.
All right, tits on my back. What is your favourite Cher-ism from this chapter? I only have one.
I only have one as well. I wonder if they're the same one.
They very well could be.
Mine is the hapless victim of a glamorous bitch. Which is how she thought people saw Sonny. That he was the hapless victim of her, the glamorous bitch.
I love that one. But mine was, I'm leaving Sonny to run away with Dumbo.
Yes. A callback.
A callback.
She loves an
being
elephant
in love
as
with
well.
Dumbo.
Dumbo, Margie.
She's mad for an elephant.
Loves an elephant. Who doesn't? I
They're the
remember
only things taller than her.
in grade prep, which is like it's not grade 1. I don't know what Americans would call grade prep, but it's not kinder and it's not grade 1 or first grade. My teacher gave all the tables where we sat an animal name,
Right.
and I think I was on the alligator table.
Cute.
But her favorite was the elephants. And so I was like, well, I want to be on the elephant table because I'm me and I'm amazing. And I remember one day, I did a good assignment or something. She goes, you know what? You might be on the elephant table soon. And I was like, yes, I deserve to be there. And I never got it. And
Oh, dear.
and now that I look back, I'm like, probably shouldn't have done any of that in the first place. It's a weird thing to do. You're on the alligator table. I don't like you very much. And she did like me. And I was surrounded by a bunch of dummies. But I was smart. What was my problem? Jesus Christ.
Was it because you were poor?
Probably.
Were you put into socioeconomic tables?
Yeah. That's the thing. All of that. It wasn't really.
It was because the
was
parents were
she was a
like,
cow in a field.
the parents were like, please don't let the poor children sit with our rich children. Okay. So put them at different tables if you can manage that. That'd be great.
Well, we were just in a paddock, really.
Yeah.
We did have a wetlands, so maybe we were really with the alligators. Now that I
want to
think
get
about
eaten. Or were they crocodiles?
No one knows. Cher would know.
Cher wouldn't know.
She probably wouldn't. Anyway, that was primary school chat.
That was primary school chat. That should probably be in Fluff and Crap, which is where we're going now.
Hooray!
Fluff and crap.
Yes, we are still doing the space adventures of Christine Lardy in Space Hospital.
Sorry.
Not sorry. Here at Glitter Plus, you can tune into that every Thursday. And we do love your messages.
Yes.
If you want to leave us a message, you can leave a review on wherever you get your podcasts from. We won't always see those, but if you leave them on the Apple one, we know.
Yep.
And
There's also Instagram.
Or Instagram, you can send us a message. Oh, we did get a message this week, did we not?
Did we? Oh,
I think someone sent us
Let's have a look.
a potential. No, I think someone sent us another, episode of. People are joining in on Lardy in Space. They're just making their own episodes and they're loving it.
By this week, probably 3 weeks ago, but I can't remember.
Anyway, send us whatever messages you feel like. We are on Instagram. You can leave comments on these videos on YouTube if that's where you get us from. And we love to hear from you. And we do want to know, if you are a bona fide Cher fan, are you loving the detail
Yes.
the way we're not? Because I did love the TV detail, but then there wasn't enough of it and it went too quickly and I wanted more and different. So yeah, please
Cher,
let
tell
us
us about
know.
a different show, Cher.
Yeah, no,
I don't see any
hear about.
messages. I don't think there's anything that I've missed.
I must have read it somewhere else. Or it went to my personal email. I'll forward it.
Okay.
So yes, please, we are here all the time and you can email us at Glitter Plus.
Yes. Yeah, whatever the email address is.
It's like, is it glitterpluspod@gmail.com
It is.
or
It
something?
is. Yeah.
Or you can always email me, I am a memoir @gmail.com.
Yeah.
They all live. They're all forever. But yeah, we would love your reviews on iTunes and all your podcast places so other people can also be offended by whatever this is that we do here.
Absolutely. Confused. Offended and confused.
Offended, confused,
Aroused. All of it.
So are we doing more Cher next week?
We
Is
are.
that where we are? Right.
We've not many left. I think only about 5 chapters.
We are
So-
nearly at the end, although I believe the second book is mere months away.
Oh, okay.
I don't think we're far away from Cher, the memoir, part 2.
2. I mean,
I know.
There may be, we'll have to wait and see what happens with MC16.
Oh, we've got
There may
Mariah's
be
coming in the
a
future.
break. We might have some syrupy tubs to...
There are syrupy tubs to go, and there will
wrap.
always be, Christine Lardy in space, and apparently at some point
Chermoir.
the Chermoir
And Pet Chermoir. It's already got a spin-off. It's that popular.
with Sunset the gecko. I don't understand the show.
I know, me either.
So yes, please join us here at Glitter Plus for all your Cher needs and Mariah needs and regular needs.
Yeah.
And do you want me to go through the list of people that she
Yeah.
mentioned again?
Go
No,
on.
I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
yeah.
do that. All right, bye, lovely.
Where am I? Who are these two fairies? Wagon Wheel with Toozy. Oh, it's a podcast? You've got to be fucking kidding me.